So, next one up is going to be this infamous red secret switch, and my gosh, this one took me forever to get. This is the hardest platform section in all of Liminal Doom 2. I believe it without fail. I know MAP32 has a lot of it, but daggone it, at least MAP32 is more manageable than this stupid jump. I will forever curse this thing with every fiber of my being. Yeah, I clearly had only played the level, not completed the level. MAP32, way worse. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Welcome back to Legendary Metal Games. I'm your host, Joe, and I will tell you this is hands down the hardest map I have ever completed in Doom so far. I honestly wish I was joking, so go ahead right from the beginning and let's get the armor bonuses. There's 2 on each side of the starting area, because it is very hard to get back to here the further we get in. You're going to see why, because again, following our theme of every map of Liminal Doom 2 being about some sort of fear, I think this one is kind of obvious right from the beginning. This is Acrophobia, or the fear of heights. And my gosh, you better not have it in this map, because platforming is everything, and if you fall, you are done. And I will tell you, it does not matter. God mode won't even save you. That is how much he has broken the universe in this map. Even if you have God mode on, if you fall, you're done. It is that relentless. So right off the bat, let's go ahead with the 2 platforming trees, and we want to go ahead and get up both sides. There's a Hell Knight, and once we are up here, we can hit switches that are going to unlock the path forward. So again, the first one was pretty straightforward. It was almost a straight line. This one has much more bends to it, but is easier to get back from, because you can just run right down the middle and hop over. So just like that, we can go ahead and take out the imps. And as you can see, the TDC counter for this map, forget it. It is infinity, because you cannot get any rational reading on this. All the times that I have fallen off of these darn platforms is too many to count. To give you an idea, it took me about 3 hours to complete this map. Straight through. So this is not by any means an easy or even reasonable map. This is easily the hardest challenge Liminal Doom 2 has to offer by a mile. So get ready, it's because there's so many tricks and gimmicks like this one. We're going to have to arch-vile jump to a platform, but be careful, because again, if you overshoot, you're done for. So just sit back here right by his stage, and we can get blown over here. Go ahead, quickly run on these, because they're spinning the opposite direction. Take out the Shadow Horde, so we can take that switch, which is now going to let us take out the arch-vile for our kill count. And this is the only calm moment in this entire level. Enjoy it. It was not going to last long. See? Just like that, it's already gone. And now we have ourselves all these conveyor belts. Run over here, and get launched, and right into the madness. Here we go. Revenants at the ready, Imps at the ray, Shadow Horde firebombing everything. We've got Hell Knights on lifts, we got Cacodemons weighing around corners, and Mancubus about to snipe us in the face right above us. So my gosh, what did we stumble into? I don't know, but it has Liminal Doom 2 written all over it. I mean, this is Dashlet using the environment to absolutely torture you, as we just get everything to infight the Shadow Horde for us. It looks easy. Trust me, this took me about 80 different attempts just to complete. The monsters are so perfectly placed here. Anywhere you go, you have 3 or 4 things shooting at you. And very limited ammo to deal with them, as you can see here. Even the rocket launcher they tease you with, because you have to be able to get past the Mancubus to get to it. So, over here, let's literally be thankful that he was spinning in circles. And now that we have some ammo to work with, we need to prioritize who to get rid of. You've got the Revenant, you've got the Hell Knight, and you've got the Mancubus, and another Revenant up here. He's the one we need out of the way, because he's going to come up and snipe us in the back of the head if we're not looking. So go ahead, get you out of here, buddy. And we are now going to jump over here and fail miserably, because platforming, me, never going to happen. That's why it took so long to complete this one. And now let's jump over, jump to get the switch, and get ready, because that Mancubus is still there. Again, you are never safe in this fight. And finally, we can get the rocket launcher, but you do not want to use it. This is a very strict warning I will give, because you can get soft-locked in this map if you use all of your rockets. Make sure you have one rocket left. The reason I say that is there is a rocket jump you have to make, and it is mandatory to move forward at the midway point of this map. So always keep in mind, you have to keep one rocket. Now, we do get 4 more on top of the platform up here, so we can use these 4 perfectly fine, but just keep in mind, we need 1 rocket. So, Arachnotron out of here. We need to keep the Archvile alive, because here's Archvile jump number 2. And we do have a plethora of health we can utilize right here, just to make sure we're good. So let's get the Imps out of the way. Let's not do the fire. And now get ready, because this is an RNG nightmare. Let's hit the switch and pray that the Archvile gets us right here. Jump forward right there, so we get launched. And now quickly get up here. The Archvile can still hit you. Now over here, we need to make our way down to the rocket launcher and rockets. This will give you 4 more rockets to work with. But again, like I said, you have to keep 1 of them. It will take 3 of them to get rid of the Archvile, and that 3 is kind of a minimum. I have seen him survive 3 direct hits. So, get ready. Archvile jump number 3. Here we go. Back up. And again, quickly get out of the way. Back over here. And now we've got to take out the Archvile. We're done with this section of the map. We don't want to have to go back here if we don't need to. Again, make sure you get all 3 good hits on him to take him out, leaving us 1 rocket to work with. 1 is all we need. Should be good. And again, just look at this platforming. This one's the tough one, because it's literally a little bit higher than you and at that far of a distance. And right there you see we get the Megasphere. This is where we're going to have to make our rocket jump. So don't worry about the health, just get it right in the middle as we're turning, just like that. And that, as you can see, the switch actually helps catch your fall. And up here, get ready for the next grand fight. And I'll tell you, this is a very mean one, as we've got a Shadow Cyber Demon here in the cage. Let's go ahead and release him. We're going to have Hell Knights on both sides and Archvile guarding our exit. You do not need this Archvile for any kind of jumps, so you can get rid of him, no worries. This Cyber Demon is so tough, because anytime you see him, you're going to get hit with splash damage. I mean, the walls are just too close to you. There's almost no way to hit him unless you can get him stunned. You literally just have to do pop-out attacks constantly. But thankfully, he's the Shadow version, so he only has half the health. Get rid of him, and the Hell Knight. Get rid of the Archvile, who's just dancing in circles. And now we can move on up here. As you see, here's another conveyor belt to launch us off as we get ready for the first of our 2 secrets. So go ahead, get the Arachnotron out. Head up here to the candle. As you can see, we can't target the Mancubus. He's too far away. But be ready, because this is a heck of a jump over here. Stop it. And now let's get back. Over here, get in his face, and thank goodness we got him stun locked. Okay. Get the Mancubus out. As you can see, we've got the path of anxiety or the path to the exit. And you know, if we're getting 100%, anxiety it is. And this is secret number 1. The secret is literally dedicated to the amount of pain and misery you're about to feel climbing up this tower. So here we go. It is all small ledges and timed switches. So get ready, because this is an absolute platforming nightmare that took forever to get through. So over here, hit the switch, quickly run up, to the right, to the left, to the right again, up here. And now that we're up here, let's get ready for this jungle gym. As you can see, very narrow platforms. Again, if you fall off, you are done. Nothing will catch you down below. unless you get extremely lucky. So let's go over here, and now we need to go across the middle to get to the switch. So back over here so we get some momentum and get up and over, jumping just to the right of the switch. And now we want to go ahead and position ourselves because it's that vertical wall over there. It's no lower. So let's go ahead. We have to be extremely fast as we run the perimeter of the room. So here we go. Go ahead, hit it. Get over here. Jump, jump, back around, over here. Over, go, go, go. Get the white sections just right here. Readjust ourselves, go around, and just barely make it. Holy cow. Dashlet is destroying us with these in this map. Let's go ahead, work our way up and over for major fight number 3. Hide over here so the Archvile can't hit us while we take out everything else that's getting too vertical for us to see. Get the imps out of here, and the rest of our ammo's right under the Archvile, but also watch out because now there's a tomato on our heads blocking our motion. Just kind of ignore that tomato that's right perfectly on top of our head as we go ahead and get the Archvile out of here. Then we'll deal with you, tomato. He was literally way up there out of sight, but the infinite height monsters just makes it hard to get around them. Once we got all the enemies out here, we can go ahead and weave our way around to get the Megasphere. So, armor bonuses right here. Get our lifts down both times. And you can easily see why this one is TDC Infinity. I mean, all the amount of times you're going to fall off of platforms and fail rocket jumps and Archvile jumps is just too many to count. Fly off here into the unknown, and then over to the rockets, and get ready for this jarring section, because we have to basically back ourselves up once we got ourselves the rocket launcher, because this is one of the toughest rocket jumps I've ever seen to make. Go ahead over here, hit it right in the start, so you have enough momentum to get launched to the corner. Once you're here, go ahead, get the backpack, get the energy cell packs, and now let's go ahead up here to get our teleporter back to reality. This is putting us above the room where the Shadow Cyber Demon was. So let's go on top here to get to the next Megasphere and get ready for one of the most creative fights I think we've ever had in Doom. I'm surprised more people don't do this. It's actually really cool. So the floor starts falling out all throughout the room. So be careful as you're taking on the first wave of Revenants. Again, the floor is just going to keep falling out as the battle progresses. So be careful, because if you fall with it, you're done. So get ready, because here comes the next wave, which is more Revenants, but a regular Cyber Demon this time, full health, and an Archvile. Don't worry about the Cyber Demon, he's gonna fall into the abyss pretty soon. Make sure we are near the edges over here. They are the only safe spot, as Barons now flood in, wave number 3. This is the final wave of enemies. Once we get past them, the kills are done. So, nice to see you, Barons, but we have been spending a while climbing this tower. We are done, and the tower moving is not going to make us stop hitting you. So, just like that, the kills are done. Be careful, though. We need to quickly get off of here before we reach the top, otherwise we're going to get crushed. So, keep in mind where the top is. Just keep a lookout over there. And again, let's not get squished. Let's immediately hop out right there. Okay. Now, fans of the old school Sonic games are going to get a kick out of this. This really surprised me, like Sonic CD and some of the other classics that had these worlds where you could run around and just collect all the different coins. This is so neat that he did this Easter egg up on top, but you can also see why he's doing it, because the roof is not a square roof. It's got a lot of cutouts and drop-offs, and if you're not being careful and you're blinded by the glow of picking up the health bonuses, you can easily run yourself right off the roof, and that'll be it for you. So let's go ahead, watch where we're going here, and not fall in any of these random holes he has set up to trap us. And now when we are done, use our map to get our final jump here, because we're gonna have to jump off the roof right at this point back to where the Mancubus was. So just drop off slowly, and like here, we want to go ahead and set up for the finale. Let's go ahead and launch yourself across right over the platforms. As you can see here, 3 more armor bonuses and we are done. Where the universe breaks, where our hopes and spirits break, where everything in this map breaks. What a map to finish off Liminal Doom 2. My gosh. Boy, was I naive when it came to the original finale, Map 5 Threshold, having no idea just how sinister this map really was once you get past that first platforming section. This will test every bit of your skill in Doom. From platforming to archvile jumps, to rocket jumps, to close quarters combat, to vertical combat, you name it, he has got everything crammed together in this map, and it is absolutely genius. This is one of the very few maps I have ever given a TDC counter of infinity. That means I had over 100 deaths. It is tough as nails, but geez, is it a fun challenge. Especially when you finally get on top of that roof with the health bonuses. Absolutely amazing. If you've not already, please check out the Liminal Doom 2 playlist. The download for it will be in the description below. Like, share, comment, subscribe so more people can see our videos, and we will see you next time. Take care, everyone.